Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Kari and I'm one of the members of Group 4. So today I'll be making a tutorial on how to take care of succulents plants well in Malaysia, and this video will be briefly describe what is succulents and also tips on taking care of succulent.
Before we get started, let me introduce you what is succulent. Succulent plants are a type of plants with parts that are thickened, fleshy and engorged. Their leaves are thick, which allows them to store water under extreme climates or soil conditions. These are the examples of succulent plants. Some of the people might be facing some difficulties on taking care of succulents. For example, watering the plant too often, keeping succulents indoor, using soil mixture that is not suitable for the plants, and other reasons, which cause succulent plants dying, as these two plants shown. From this video, I will be providing tips on taking care of succulents at most of the region in Malaysia. Firstly, I'm going to show you what do we need to plant succulents. The first thing we need is a healthy succulent. You can check the stem and leaves of the succulent to see if it is in a healthy condition. Next, the tools we needed are a pair of tweezers, which allows us to pick the succulents or pick the dry leaves away easily. A spoon is needed to use to put soil to cover the roots, a shovel to use to fill the soil into the pot, and also a pair of scissors if you need to cut down the flower or broken parts of the succulent. And then, the pot is also an important factor to keep your succulents healthy. The texture of the pot must be breathable, such as thin plastic pot like this, cement pot, which is thin and have no paint inside, or a clay pot like this. Lastly, the soil mixture to use to plant succulents is the most important factor to allow your succulents grow well and stable. As succulents do not need so much of water as they have stored enough in their leaves, the soil mixture we are using must be 70% non-absorbent particles and 30% absorbent particles. Now we are all ready, so let's start. First step, pick out the plant carefully from the pot. Remove the soil from the roots with the tweezer. The longer parts of the roots is fine to be removed. After cleaning the roots, we need to choose a suitable pot to plant it. The pot has to be enough space for it to grow in a period of time, so it has to not be too small or over large. This white plastic pot is just nice for it. After choosing the pot, we can leave the plant aside and fill out the pot with the soil we have prepared with using the shovel. Now, put the succulents onto the pot. And fill the soil with the spoon. So now we have finally successfully planted a succulent. We don't need to water it immediately, it has wound on its roots, so we need to wait for 2 to 3 days to wait for recovery. Some of the people might be watering the plants in the afternoon, but it is not recommended as the water drop will reflect the sunlight and burn the leaves of the plant. The plants can be in an overheat conditions when the water is vaporizing. The way of watering the plants should not be a few drops on the leaves of the plant. The amount of the water is not enough for the plant and they need to absorb the water by their roots. The correct way to water the plant is to water a large amount of water in once during evening or nighttime. The water has to be penetrating the whole pot of soil to make sure the roots are able to absorb the water. Next, the most suitable place to plant succulents is to use flower stand with transparent roof. A transparent roof allows the plants to absorb the sunlight and avoiding the rainwater at the same time, which their leaves can grow nicely without contacting the bacteria of the rainwater. The flower of the succulents need to be removed. The flower will be taking away the nutrition and cause the leaves of the succulents slowly wither. So if you wanted to keep your succulents balanced and healthy, the flower of the succulents is recommended to cut down using the scissor. The rest of the flower also needed to be removed. Lastly, let us enjoy viewing some well-grown and gorgeous succulents.
Thanks for watching!